All right, Zatima fans, now just to do a quick video here, there are episode synopsis for all episodes remaining in season 2. Season 2, episodes 11 through 20. So if you do not want to be spoiled on potential plot points or actual plot points for the remainder of the season, then click off the video or ignore any and all titles where I'm like season 2 spoilers. But this video, I'm just going to go through every single synopsis together, and then maybe I'll do a separate one per, each synopsis, or a separate video per synopsis, but that's 10 of them, so I don't know. We'll wait and see. So again, this video, I will go through every single one of them, and then I might do follow-up videos in the future. So this is coming from BET Press. What is it called? BETpressroom.com. So here we go. Also, there is no date yet for season 2B, just to throw it out there. So when is it coming back? I don't know. All right. Episode 11, Out of Love. Zach and Fatima deal with the fallout after their huge fight. Bryce tries to patch things up with Zach. Honestly, I'm more intrigued by the Bryce stuff because him and Zach as a professional duo are great. I just hope that they take Dr. Reed's words to heart in terms of not mixing up signals, misinterpreting things, and Bryce trying to go in for a kiss like he did before. Don't do that. You're going to be cool, because Rise Ventures, there's too much good to be thrown away over the situation that happened. That's not to undermine Zach being violated, but at the same time realizing, bro, we need to work together to get this stuff going. All right. And then of course Zach and Fatima dealing with the fallout. We know that Fatima's going to Angela's house. There's no doubt about it. She's going over to Angela's. It's kind of funny how both Angela and Fatima are dealing with relationship drama, aka they're both single now, and then their exes are hooking up and trying to patch things up, which is funny how Bryce and Zach are trying to patch things up more than Fatima and Zach are. All right, episode 12, Risky Business. Zach tries to make things right with Fatima. Though she misses Zach, Fatima has other prospects in mind. Paul. It's Paul. Who else is there? Other prospects in mind. She's going to give Paul a try. And then watch, the grass ain't going to be green on the other side. So go ahead. Go ahead. Fatima, if you want to try out Paul, see what happens. That's all I'm saying. Also, Zach tries to make things right with Fatima. I wonder if it's like, if he and Bryce are able to, mend fences, and he's like, man, if me and you can settle things after what we went through, I think that I need to try to make things right with Fatima, but we'll just have to wait and see. And it's not going to be anything, easy to do, especially if the reason Zach has been lashing out is due to the Paul thing. Here we go with Fatima trying to give Paul a shot. So, man, it's going to be crazy. Episode 13, Never Too Late. Zach does everything he can to make things right with Fatima, but it may not be enough to win her back. Gladys and Jeremiah show their true colors at a very vulnerable time for Zach. So, of course, Zach is, trying to get Fatima back, and then you have his family popping up. And when it says true colors, I don't think they would try to rob him, but they would make it clear that they want money and they're not going to back down. But then again, we'll just have to wait and see. Episode 14, Redemption. Zach puts his plan to get Fatima back into action while Angela reconsiders some of her own actions concerning Bryce. I called it, didn't I say Angela really has feelings for Bryce, so they might try to patch things up? We'll just have to wait and see. Also, what exactly is this plan to get Fatima back? Now, we do know that DeVal and Crystal mentioned something along the lines of an emotional club scene, and Fatima might actually be singing. So I wonder if he goes to like Club Eden or somewhere else to try to get her back. And then of course, Redemption could be Angela, I don't know, trying to work things out with Bryce there. Like, okay, you're redeemed, let's get back together. Episode 15, Moments of Clarity. Zach realizes therapy is actually helping him in his quest to win Fatima back. So it seems like he does reconnect with Dr. Reed or another doctor, but I'm willing to bet it's Dr. Reed. and he's able to get new moments of he's able to experience moments of clarity because he's not clouded by his emotions. That's one thing about Zach that is very clear. He is a very, very emotional person. Like, he can be happy, soaring high as a kite, not drug wise, but high in terms of like, life is great. And then the moment something goes wrong, as soon as there's a dark cloud in the sky, he's ready to go back to his old ways. So therapy is helping. Fatima is shocked by news concerning Deja. So, damn, it must be 5 episodes from, now when she finds out that Deja's trying to sue her. Episode 16, A Gamble at Love. Zach and Fatima get relationship advice from an unlikely source. Fatima sets a plan in motion to discredit Deja. Remember, there's that one character, KC, who's supposed to show up, who might be some sort of like undercover investigator. And this is going to be the person that's going to, do research and, whatnot on Deja to make sure she's, legit injured, or she's faking it to, file a fake lawsuit to, get revenge on Fatima. And in terms of this unlikely source, I don't know. Could it be Dr. Reed? Could it be Fatima's stepfather? Who knows? Number 17, Energy Shift. Zach gets some devastating news as Fatima debates getting back with him. Devastating news. I'm thinking this is the part of the season where his mother is in the hospital on life support. Belinda confronts Nathan about being too open and honest. First of all, why is Belinda confronting Nathan? At what point do these two meet up on screen for the first time? Number 18, Pride to Decide. Zach deals with a family emergency, his mother, as Fatima debates being there to support him, which makes sense. They aren't officially back together. And then the last time she was there for Zach during a family emergency, he kicked her out of the hospital. Bryce gets shocking news about the business and tries to warn Zach. All snap, Rise Ventures may be crumbling. And of course, Zach is at the hospital, so he's not really in the mindset to deal with this. Number 19, Zach and Jeremiah are at odds concerning their mother, Gladys. In a moment of clarity, Nathan apologizes to Fatima. So obviously with Gladys in the hospital, I bet, it's all hands on deck. Tony, Nathan, everybody's there. And in the moment of clarity, Nathan apologizes to Fatima, which is amazing. But again, dear mama, it could be the fact that she's on life support. And I think the character description for like one of the people at the hospital is like it's 10 grand a day to keep her on life support, and then Zach and Jeremiah are at odds about what to do. So it's a question of, do we take her off of life support or not? Because Jeremiah is probably going to be pressuring Zach to keep her on, but it's like, bro, you ain't paying for it. Not to mention the last time she was pretty banged up, you just dropped her at my doorstep and left, so what do you care? So this could be that one moment where we see some family, dynamics here that we haven't yet. And then episode 20, and hopefully Zach stands up to Jeremiah. Episode 20, The Ugly Truth. Zach and Fatima attempt to convince Jeremiah to accept their help while he has a clear mind. So this could be like when he's not, high, or maybe their help involves keeping the mother on life support, or at the fact that, maybe, just maybe, going to rehab to kick the addiction. I don't know. But the ugly truth. And then Bryce gets to the bottom of the company's money woes. So what exactly is going on in terms of Rise Ventures going belly up? Now go back to episode, what is it? Episode, trying to find a synopsis here. Give me 1 second. The one I read earlier about things with the business not really going too well. It was episode, holy crap, I cannot find it. Oh, here we go. Episode 18. Bryce gets shocking news about the business and tries to warn Zach. Maybe that $6 million investment that Valerie was telling Bryce and Zach about, maybe they put all their money into it. Like somehow Zach comes up with the $2 million, and as a result, the business doesn't make the investment that they thought, and then the deal doesn't actually bring in the investment that they thought, and as a result, Rise Ventures is in danger of going belly up. So, wow, there's a lot of dramatic stuff going on. I mean, to be honest, I felt more like intrigued by the Rise Venture stuff as well as Zach's mom on life support, and then that leads to Zach and Jeremiah going at it. I'm more intrigued by that than the whole Zach and Fatima, will they get back together or not? So my thing is this: we talk about Zach going to therapy, Zach trying to win Fatima back, but at what point are we going to see Fatima getting some help dealing with her issues, or at the very least admitting to having flaws? Well, Jeremy, at the dinner table, she was like, yeah, I know I'm not perfect, Zach, but she certainly isn't acting like she isn't perfect. So yeah. But yeah, this is some good stuff. I can't wait to see how things unfold. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.